What does a new build look like while it's under construction? Well, today we're going to find out. Let's take a look at this under construction home in the beautiful neighborhood of Little Elm. First of all, I am standing on a slope, and as you can see, it's a mess around me. So the first thing you need to know about construction sites are they are a big old fat mess. And just because it's a mess during the construction phase doesn't mean it's going to be a mess when you get it. The other thing I noticed here is look at this trim and see how like many different colors it is. It's like blue, it's like yellow, and that's kind of crazy. You're like, what's happening there? Is that trim going to be blue? No, it's not going to be blue. That's just a primer, and they'll get it to its beautiful color. So if it's your house, sometimes when I walk people through new builds, they're kind of panicked at this stage of their house because they're like, it's a mess. How are things going to get fixed? Well, it is amazing what builders can fix throughout the process. So let's go take a look at what this sucker looks like. Okay, we have this huge porch, which I love on this house. We walk in, as you can see, all this is just unfinished. This one doesn't have floors, and they paint the house without the floors in it because, you know, obviously it keeps the floors from getting dirty. And so in this particular house, you don't know what floors are going in here. This is going to be similar to other floor plans that I've showed you, but you've got this bedroom up front here, you've got a reach-in closet, and you have your powder room or your bathroom in here, and you can see that this is getting done. This one's far enough along to see that you have the shower, that the shower tile goes all the way to the ceiling, and what surfaces that you're getting. But you'll see some baseboards that don't match, some baseboards that haven't been painted. This powder room, you see wires sticking out. You're not sure exactly what those are for. This is like a big office area here. You can see that you are getting glass doors there. And those haven't technically been painted over. There's a film on there that they just peel off of there, so that's normal. You'll see some baseboards that were like added on after the fact, and then this is just kind of a big old mess in here, but you can see that they got most of the kitchen ready to go. Now they typically cover the countertop surface so that it stays, you know, so it's not getting scratched up a bunch. It looks like this one, they just removed that because they were adding the little push button garbage disposal in this one. So this is a huge floor plan as well, similar to some other ones we've looked at in this area. You can see one light fixture is not up there, probably got broken when they were putting it up, maybe forgot to order it. All those things get fixed. You could see, like, can you see this? I don't know if you could see this, but it's like, you see how there's like paint on there, and you think, oh my gosh, they've ruined these cabinets in here. They're not ruined. All this stuff's gonna get fixed as they move along. But it's like, sometimes they put up stuff and then they're just doing things so fast, like the next crew comes in, the countertop crew is different than the cabinet crew, and they throw their stuff on. And it's in the end when everything really gets finished out. So during it, it looks like a bit of a mess. Like here, like little areas like this where there's little like gaps in the tile, all of that, dings on your cabinets, all of that can get fixed within the process. So this is a cool house. You have a lot of space in here. This is just a big old room. This one, again, doesn't have a fireplace. Oh, this is kind of a wild, let me think about which way to take you through here. Okay, let's do this, because this is kind of a wild floor plan. You go in through here, this is just an open door, and then you walk in here. Now, there's no lights because it's under construction. I mean, the lights have been put in here. You're getting LED flush lights, but they don't turn on yet. So this is going to be like a downstairs media room. So it's like right off your family room. Over here is going to be your downstairs media room, cozy room. It's something new that David Weekley's been doing in their homes. I think it's pretty cool because it gives you like this area back behind your family room. This could be where you have your blankets and your big TV, and you could make it a little bit of a mess back here, and you could leave your family room like beautiful and shiny. But wait, if you come over here, like you've got this little hallway, there's to your family room, there's to your primary, but this is just like a little bonus room. I already showed you the office up front. So this could be an additional office, this could be an exercise room, this could be, you know, I've seen prayer rooms in houses. This could be a prayer room. I mean, this could be whatever you really want it to be. It's like a small little sunroom. It looks all out to the backyard, to the patio. It's really kind of cool, but it's one of those rooms that you could use it however you use your imagination. This I thought was really unique. This, come around here and look at this. This is like a closet within your primary bedroom, something you don't normally see. So this is a little closet, looks like it's gonna have a hanging rack, and it's right inside of your primary bedroom. So that just gives you a little extra space there. And then you've got your big primary bedroom. Oh, this bathroom, when it's done, this is gonna be phenomenal. This house is in the process of being built, but it's also available. So it's also one of the spec homes. But you come in here and it just looks a mess. I mean, come look at this hole in the wall here. And you think, what in the world? Like, how are they gonna fix that? It's fixable. All of this is fixable. You'll never know that these things were here. So you can't panic about that during the construction. But good golly, this is a huge bathroom. You've got your light fixtures. You can see these two don't match. So they, I don't know, they just stuck them up. When contractors, they're in here, they're just doing their job. They're just hanging them up. They're not worried about if it matches. They don't know what people picked. They just hang them up. Those will be changed out to match whatever color they decide on. But look at how big this thing is. Okay, so you've got your tub here. Now this is interesting. You don't see this too often, but they dropped the tub down a little bit, right? So it's like they put the tub kind of inside, so it's not like taking up as much space. And then they did put a surround around this, and you still get a good size shower in this one. And look at the height of this, right? It's big, and these windows are tall, and you have this gorgeous tile all the way up. They put in, you've got to have this big like sprayer here, because it's how you like clean your bathroom too, you know, get everything clean. So this is really, really cool. But as you could see, again, it's just a mess. I mean, if you look at, you have big gaps in your baseboards, that kind of thing. This is a secondary closet in here. So we saw that little tiny closet like when we walked in, and then this is maybe his closet. They even did racks all the way to the top of this closet. So it's gonna hold a ton of space. I mean, this is really high ceilings in here. You got dirt, dust, again, your cabinets look ruined. And then this closet here is another huge closet, not quite as high of ceilings, but of course it's gonna go into your laundry room. What new build doesn't have that? And then this thing is just a whole lot going on in here. So you can't really tell exactly what color the countertops are. They're covered, but they look like they're just like a white quartz. You have things that haven't been painted yet. They're building cabinet, or they're building some shelving in here. You've got this huge mudroom again. You've got two closets. There's one over there. There's one over here. This builder's just going nuts. What? This thing is huge too. That is a huge closet. Probably hard to see in the dark. Look at what a mess this is. This is your, you know, garage space, and they just, I mean, this, every time they build a house, that happens. It's a lot, right? So it could freak people out. This is actually one of the hardest stages to sell houses in, because people can't really imagine that it's gonna go from this much of a mess to this beautiful, new, shiny home. So what do you think? Should we look upstairs? This particular home, they already put wood on the staircase, so that's good, because we couldn't see any flooring. Okay, you have big space here. Let's go this way, actually. You have a big attic space, tons of storage. I don't see radiant barrier on there. You're probably gonna have carpet in here is my guess, just based on, you already have the tile in here, you have a big closet, nice bathroom, simple simple backsplash in there. So just kept it very simple. You're going to see that the upstairs is just going to be nice and simple up here. They're giving you another huge attic space there. This is your big game room. And then you've got another big bathroom and bedroom and a huge closet. This one has light because it's got a window in it, so you can see the size of that. So, you know, again, like, what is this? What does this wire go to? I don't know. Oh, look at the light fixture. So that's a good example of what a light fixture might look like in a spec home, and I don't like that. It's too small. So that's something you might want to add a fan to or something later on in there. I do like a couple of things that you notice in this is you've got some floor plugs in here, which are really nice. Like this one, you know, this floor plug could be great if you're vacuuming up here, or even you could put up a big Christmas tree on the holidays up here, which would be really cool. So that gives you a really good idea. Like, look across here, and if you could kind of see outside and the yard, there's no landscaping. And so it's a lot to take in a house at this stage. And so make sure to work with your agent to understand everything going on at this stage. And, you know, don't be afraid to buy a house that's in this stage if you like the house, if you like the floor plan, because all of this just gets so cleaned up and so beautiful at the end, and they have it just looking, you know, like a brand new shiny new build. So anyway, we like to end all of our videos here at the Blue Fuse team with God is good, Jesus has forgiven you, you are loved, and everything is possible.